Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Elden Ring, and we're picking up here in Leyndell, the royal capital, right where we left off. Basically, last time we had run out of flasks, as well as recording time, and it just was not enough resources to push forward. So, since the last recording, I have gone ahead and rested. We are at full flasks, and I've also taken the liberty of clearing out the enemies that we had kind of cleared out, mostly cleared out before. I think we had explored around this way. I guess I didn't go down this path because I think we've been down here. I think this leads around to that one decrepit. We might even be able to see him from here, but that I've been calling them. They look like gargoyles, or really scuffed gargoyles who have seen far better times, but I think we've explored that way. It's time for us to press forward here and hopefully find out what is this legendary item, if we can find a way to that. I had gone around here and cleared out these enemies, and I was looking. I hadn't really looked too closely from this side, but I realized that there is some loot on this roof here, and I guess, yeah, it's not exactly clear to me yet how we are getting to this legendary item, if we can get to it from here or not. So let's maybe start by taking on an enemy, and we will figure out the rest as it comes to us. Make those determinations as they... Oh, you really decided you were gonna do that, huh? So we do get a heal, even though he's blocking that. Even though he's blocking our prayerful strike, we do get a heal nonetheless. Okay, smash. Big hammer, go smash, and Leyndell Knight, go bye-bye. And we get a new item. Some gravel stone, okay. The influence of the dragons, or at least one very notable dragon to be seen in that item pickup. I love that we can roast these guys with one shot. One shot of our frenzied burst. Oh. Where were they hiding? Where the hell were they hiding? Okay. Purple strike. Time. Get me that health back. Get me that health back. I have also, the other thing you may have noticed as I showed off my flasks, is I have reapportioned. I have skewed the ratio to 8:5 in order to lean in a little bit more to this prayerful strike and maybe spells in general. 8 tarnished golden sunflowers. All right. Oh my god, there is a kitty cat over here. There is also a path that continues down that way past a kitty cat. Oh god. Well, at least this one is not just... Oh, he's looking at me. Don't look at me. I can't I'm not warmed up yet. I'm not in the mood just yet, my friend. Hold that thought. Okay, it looks like we can probably jump to this roof. But can we jump somehow to this lightning bolt that has been lodged in the side of this building? How the heck are we jumping down from up here maybe? That's probably the trick. Yeah, okay. It's not that hard. We just need to get up to this level eventually, and we drop down to the lightning bolt from there. Okay. In the meantime, we can jump to this guy. We'll save the kitty cat for later. We get a stone sword key. Okay. We have a major overflow of stone sword keys. Totally not running short on those, which is fine. Oh, didn't realize you were here. We got stamina. Let's go ahead and keep swinging away. If you're not gonna block my R1s, I'm just gonna keep stringing them together. Good stuff. All right, now we have... Oh, what is this? Oh, there is a ladder here. I was very confused because I kind of presumed there was going to be a staircase going down, and then when I got to this spot, I didn't see the ladder yet. It looked very strange. The water kind of just running into the wall. I thought, what is going on here? It didn't feel like a very normal way for FromSoft to structure one of their levels. Oh, this is... okay, I'm getting major vibes of heading down into the depths all of a sudden. But also I'm remembering, I think we have a piece of intel that talks about the sewers. Did we not pick up something like that maybe last time even? Below the capital? Vast network of sewers. The well in the city below reaches deep into its tunnel. So there is another layer of the capital to delve into. Okay, let's bookmark that for the moment. Didn't work out the way I wanted. No, you do not get to blow your... You do not get to blow your horn. Not when the... Not when the... What is our hammer called again? What is our, the name of our hammer? The Giant Crusher. Guys, it has been basically a week. I played just a very brief little bit off camera since our last recording session, but otherwise it has been a week since I've gotten to play this game, and I have been starving for Elden Ring. And in the meantime, I've forgotten what my weapon's called, so there you go. Don't... just don't not play Elden Ring for a week. That's the solution. Have we been down here? I think we've explored down here. I feel like this is a part that we have checked out already. We can hear the page, the flute playing page that is serenading us after respawning by me replenishing my flasks. Okay, so we have a path down into the sewer. And I guess let's check that out. There's so many diverging paths that I want to check out, and I have several of them marked on the map. This one here, okay, so this is maybe not death. I was assuming that it was going to be death, but I think it might... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That is one of those... One of these... One of the 12 fingers that I was hoping I was never going to see again. All right, they're weak to fire. We'll maybe use some Frenzied Burst on that one. I have a feeling this would be death if I tried to do this jump, even though there is an item down there. Let's see if we can't find our way down there without taking a silly science death, if possible. Because there is an entrance or an exit. There's a doorway, a tunnel opening that is down there, which we might be able to get down to. And sure enough, there is a ladder out here. Okay. And there's a bell. Can we ring this bell? There are 2 bells of awakening. And there's an omen killer down here. Okay. I did read there was a comment that somebody was kind enough to leave that did confirm my suspicion that I guess supposedly the omen killers are remnants or they have the movesets or some of the movesets of the Capra demons, which that one overhand smashing move definitely felt like that. The overhand smashing move. The two-hand, not two-hand, the dual wield. What the hell am I trying to say? Ah, the falling sound. The falling sound. All right, let's just go hammer smashing mode. Hammer, giant crusher, omen killer crusher. Oh wait. Okay, maybe you are a little bit different. Omen Smirk? Omen Smirk Mask? Omen Smirk Mask. Mask with long, hideously twisted horns worn by the Omen killers. Increases strength. Bears the smirking face of an elder, twisted in wicked delight. This visage is carved in the image of the evil spirits that haunt the Omen in their nightmares. What do these guys have against the Omen? What exactly did they do to really incur this level of vitriol? Was it really that bad? Was it really that? Oh god. that is disturbing. I'm good. I'll keep what I got. Smithing stone 6. We are actually now, I realize, I think we are down in, we are down in this, or at least, there may be a couple different areas here, but this is close to where we left off last time. We banked this avenue balcony checkpoint, and I was planning on exploring. This is one of the beacons that I placed to kind of checklist the points of interest that I want to check out. There's also a scarab around here somewhere. Where is that scarab? Trying to figure that out. Is it down? Is it up? Where in the hell is this thing? Oh boy, there are a lot of... I hear rats. Okay, so there's a... Man. I'm loving this level design, this area design. When so many different ways to explore are just layered on top of each other. We already had that going on with our descent downward from the rooftops. There's a site of grace here. Oh, okay. Wow. I will take that. Interesting. Got like a little chapel in here. Lower Capital Church. Gets its own... Oh, no, that's the overall Leyndell Royal I thought it gets its own image or icon on the map. That's the Royal Capital icon. 2 epic items here. Oh, shit. Leyndell. Leyndell. This is the guy who fought with us during the Radon fight. It's basically Onion Knight, isn't it? It's the Elden Ring version, I think, of Onion Knight. And there's also a deathbed dress. Okay. I kind of want to look at this. That hat is kind of freaking awesome. That is kind of legit awesome. It's heavy, but I kind of love it. The whole armor set is probably quite heavy. Less in love with this one. I know the sillier armor pieces or armor sets. Once they get too silly, it's not quite my personality. Some people like to go really over the top silly with their characters. It's just not the way I tend to roll. A little bit of silliness, just a dash is more my taste. So we might try to figure out how to make this, I really like this hat. I might try to get some gloves that are going to allow us to stay under the weight limit here. Those are kind of cool gloves, actually. Those are kind of cool. I really like this. I like this hat. Let's read about it. The Leyndell's helm, round iron helm with a distinctive large brim. Leyndell the Lionhearted. Leyndell the Lionhearted? Whoa. When this chivalrous, dauntless knight met Fia, who had been driven from her home, he declared himself to be her father? Excuse me? Huh? Who's your daddy? When this chivalrous dauntless knight met Fia, that's okay. First of all, the surprise of getting a bit of lore about Fia, although that maybe shouldn't be too surprising considering we just picked up a deathbed dress. Extremely thin and sheer white dress worn by the deathbed companion as she embraces the dead. So, okay. This, wow. Slowly, wait a second. Slowly replenishes the HP of nearby allies, but not that of the wearer. Hello? It's a trickle heal for thee, but not for me. The touch of the fabric is exceedingly soft so as not to harm even the most withered corpse while still sharing her warmth. So the deal with Fia was that she would embrace the dead, but she would also embrace the living, right? Like that was part of the, I think, the lore of what was going on with us and the whole Baldachin's blessing is that she was actually sapping just a bit of our life force, just like she would with others like Roger and those who are still living. And then once she had absorbed enough of that living essence or whatnot, she would use it to bring somebody from the dead back to life. Wasn't that the story with her? I might have to review my notes on Fia. But Leyndell, was he... I mean, obviously they met at some point when he was alive, or I'm not sure. I am not sure. This is an interesting connection. Was she sapping his life force, or what did she bring him back to life? I have a feeling it was the former. I had also thought about, we've also have this, it was an item, right? The Prince of Death's pustule, talking about the Prince of Death being below the capital. It says deep under the capital, though. It might not be, we might not be able to get to Godwyn through the sewers. I have a feeling getting to him is going to be is going to involve exploring the deep root depths. That's because we had, I thought at first that what told us, somebody's dialogue or something told us that beyond D, or D's twin, who we gave the armor set back to at the beginning, before the Valiant Gargoyles fight, D's twin, beyond him, was supposed to be the Prince of Death? Question mark? There's a lot of, there's so many ways to go with that thought process. Gotta think about it. Now, where are we going here? Yeah, I feel like we're connecting back. We should be connecting back to... Oh, boy. Oh, I thought it was... Okay, you looked different for some reason for a second. You looked different. I'm not gonna be able to get the... There's too much of a downtime from my prayerful strike in order to get the riposte. Now we can get it. There we go. Okay, I like the expedited stance breaking that goes along with this giant crusher. It's so much fun. We are right below the site of grace that we got last time, but there is no staircase leading down here. Oh, we get a cracked pot. Nice. Cracked pot number 14. There's a whole nother... Man, okay. This is starting... I thought we were going to be just exploring like a little side path, and we were going to be able to check this off our list, but this actually has now branched. There's like... I think the kitty cat that we saw is over here. And now we are branching into this whole area, which maybe I was planning on exploring. I think I was I had this thought that we have an elevator that was near the Crucible Knight that we fought. There's an elevator that obviously that leads back up to the East Capital Rampart, but also there's an elevator I think that leads down to this area where we are now. But now on top of that, you've got whatever lies underneath going down into the sewers. There are I've already, I think, lost track of the diverging paths and how I'm going to structure these. We're wearing the Onion Knight hat. This is the Onion Hat Knight. The Onion Knight hat in my mind, even though it's quite different, but it strikes me as a Sigbert hat. It's a Siggy hat. And I wanted to all of a sudden break open this keg and have some Sig Brew. Give me that sweet Sig Brew. Where are you at? Okay. Gosh, this feels like there would be... That's a wide open area. I know it's got some items out there, but that's a wide open area. That seems suspicious. That seems very... You are not dead. Seems very suspicious to me. Okay, why don't we... Oh, we're on this side. We are on this side. Man, so many ways to go. Okay, how am I going to do this without getting lost? Very, very carefully. Oh, it's a tree spirit. Okay, this could get us a golden seed. This would not be the worst thing if this does net us a golden seed. It could also net us a death. That's another thing that could happen. Getting that. Trying to avoid that chompy move. I do not want to get chomped on by you. Corrupted tree spirit. We do pretty good damage negation just blocking with this thing. Pretty decent damage negation, all things considered. Whoa, the animation bugged out there, I think, against the wall. Man, this is such a good face tank ability. Assuming you don't get knocked out of it. And assuming you connect. Assuming that you actually do hit the enemy. I like this. Prayerful Strike is so cool. Oh, and we get a stance break. Nice. Apparently, though, it's not going to let me get the riposte. I must not have been in the right position. Okay. I do need to drink my cerulean flask at some point here. Let's see if we can do that now. Could have also drank my flask of Wondrous Physic if I'd have been thinking about it. What is that move? I do not remember that. Okay. Are they actually adding moves to these various iterations as we progress through the game, or have I just never gotten lucky enough to see? Okay, well, I guess I'm not getting a gold pickle foulfoot, so fine. Fine. I don't want those extra runes anyways. Those runes can fuck off. I also do I enjoy always the interactions of various clothing and the not realistic clipping that happens. That's happening with both my shield and my giant crusher. This is the other the other reason why I kind of love this hat. All right, we have 3 golden seeds. We'll check maybe next time that we're at the Site of Grace to see. I'm guessing it's going to be 5 till the next. We need to get 5 for the next flask, but who knows? They might have already jacked it up to 6. My initial instincts were correct. FromSoft does, I think, a good job. at communicating. They have, if you've played their games, you just you get a sense when there is going to be some sort of a mini boss fight. And Elden Ring, the patterns of Elden Ring, we're getting more and more attuned to them. All right, we're poking the corners here to see what we can find. Anything stashed away in the secret side areas. So far, no. I have not found that scarab yet either. Actually allowed me to jump up here. Okay. So this area here was the corrupted tree spirit. We are now looking... Okay, now we're getting close to that elevator. The elevator is to the left here. I don't know if it operates... I don't know if it operates from... It looked like it was already rideable. It looked like... We haven't used this bestial sling in a while. I'd kind of forgotten about it. But we now have... It actually is pretty reasonable damage now that we're using it with our strength build and the claw mark seal. Strength faith build, that is. Combined with the claw mark seal, now it actually does pretty good damage considering it is cheap as dirt. Oh, okay, skeletons. Sure. I've got just the thing for you. I got just the thing for you. I just need to be standing close enough. Oh, that's not a skeleton. Okay, fire pot for you. How do you like fire pot? You like that better. Much better. Okay. And another stone sword key. The royal capital. Shades of Shades of Anne Orlando. Reminiscent in some ways of Anne Orlando. Combined with the depths, the sewers. Just need to keep my head screwed on straight and try to systematically explore it all. Do my best. Just keep crushing away. More gravelstone. Yeah, I knew you were gonna get up. I saw you. I saw that your texture did not match. You did not. The rest of the homies. You just stood out. I could see you. Texture spoilers. Yeah, I don't know that this I think this is not going to operate. Nope, never mind. It just is an elevator that works. Okay, cool. So I'm pretty sure where this is going to go. And cool. Good to make an official connection. We'll ride the elevator because maybe there are secrets to be found, or not. It's just it's an incredibly, it's hard to even call that an elevator. It's more like, I don't know, what would the mini version of an elevator be? A minivator. Anything on these rooftops? There's so many. It just, yeah, there's an item on the rooftops. It really is phenomenal level design. The fun that I'm having exploring this area, even if you didn't have the backdrop of all of the massive lore implications of the capital and the Erd Tree, just the design of this area on its own is Fantastic. I love how it just, there's so many layers. We'll check that black bow here in a second. Aha, there was another thing hiding over here. Look at that. Look at that. A golden rune 12. Let's go. All right. This is so much fun. Black bow. Longbow carved from black wood to resemble a blade, one of the most difficult bows to master. The blade-like body of the bow is light in the hand. It cuts through the air, can be wielded as nimbly as a light bow despite its fuller size. Skill barrage. Rapid succession of shots faster than the eye can see. Does feel like you need to be leaning more into dexterity to do the bow thing as proficiently as I would want to do, which is why we have not been thinking about or trying to employ bows that much. We actually have 16 crackpots. Whoa, I have not been keeping count. I have not been keeping count of the cracked pots. We are much healthier on. We are so much more into cracked pots than I realized. Do I want to drop down into the sewer? Do I want to drop down into the sewer? I think I'm going to. There was, so, okay. We can kind of like, this is like the end of this, if we call this like one of the sewer, it's not a tunnel, but this part of the sewers, there's a end. We can maybe progress from this item here and work our way in this direction. I'm just gonna quickly look over. There's a scarab somewhere, probably above us. If we go back over here, there's actually a staircase. We don't even have to fall down. We could just go down the stairs. I just wanted to fire off a flame of frenzy. I just wanted to do it. It had been a while. And there were multiple enemies. Even though they're just rats, I still felt like it. And it felt very good. Guilty hood. Coarse hooded cloak of olive brown. The garb of those accused of lesser crimes, indicated by the collar of sharpened branches. Ow. There's no way that that's beating our onion hat. There's no way. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. I do like the Radon hair. I may go back to the Radon hair. The flowing Radon manes are pretty sexy. But what we've got right now is also pretty sexy. All right, let's see what we want to do here. Four string. Okay. We got 4 string, huh? And a level 4 somber smithing stone. Were there some demi-humans down here that got eaten by the rats? Is that why there's string? Okay, which way are we going here? Which way are we going? Guess we'll go this way first. There are so many of you creepy motherfuckers hanging out. Black flame. Eat it. Eat that black flame. I'm gonna charge it just in case. Just in case you need that charged black flame to really satiate you. Okay, this one I don't think we need the charged version to take them out. They're really not the absolute creepiest enemy. We did, okay, this is it. I thought we might be heading down. That's gotta be a death for sure, right? We would definitely have died if we'd tried to jump down. Okay, now, there's this guy at the end. Was there another one anywhere else? We're going to use, actually, we're going to use our Frenzy Burst for you. At least to begin with. And then, I should drink. I should drink. Okay. That was a little bit haphazard because we got we're in a tight enclosed tunnel here, and I was trying to use Flame of Frenzy because I remember there being a way to fire being a way to kind of stun these guys. A Lost Ashes of War. Okay, cool. We have so many Ashes of War. Lost Ashes of War to apply to our Ashes of War system. We've got a pretty good combo here. I really like the Prayerful Strike combined with this Giant Crusher. This is a fun one. There's still so many other things that I do want to try. And we will be trying them. We will be continuing to vary our build as time goes on. I also still want to find that Scarab. That tight enclosed space. There are some nascent butterflies there. Okay. The strong attack. I'm still learning the range on... You really kind of need to be a little farther away from the enemy in order to employ that. In order to correctly employ the... Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck are these things? What in the hell? I couldn't really get a good look at them. Were those Albinorics? Because this the pale blood? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, that was the trap that had been set up here. Okay. You come down to the end of the tunnel here, and then those guys jump into action. Where is this Scarab? I'm getting this idea that this Scarab is like now hiding behind a sus wall because I keep hearing it and I haven't seen it yet. What the hell were those things? Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay. All right. When we get to sneak up on you, you're not a big deal. But I can see if we were approaching you from that ladder into this open area, if we didn't get the drop on you, that could have been a different experience. So where are we now? Okay. Okay. We are almost certainly going to be missing things. Stuff will be missed. Making our way through the Royal Capital. We have our second Erdsteel Dagger. Okay, so we could power stance Erdsteel Daggers. An interesting idea. And then where does this go? We do have a couple NPC related things that we do need to attend to at some point. And I thought we might be attending to them sooner than later. But we have, of course, that key item that we picked up last time involving Dung Eater. We need to see about that. And there was a little bit more that there's that Scarab. I see it. Okay. I think those might be Albinorics that were crawling at us. Okay, I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I think we'll go this way. So we came up this ladder, and then we could go down these stairs to explore where the scarab is at. Okay. Okay. And then we can walk up a dragon wing. And I was going to say, I thought I heard a knight patrolling. We'll get to you soon enough. Dragon wound grease. I was going to mention that I also, the very brief little bit that I did play since we last recorded was, I was taking notes on some items that we picked up. And I also decided, once again, to go looking for that secret, the secret Celluvis. The secret Celluvis cellar, which I have been so unsuccessful in finding as of yet. And I went back looking for it once again in Renna's Rise, even though it almost certainly is not there, but I keep wanting it to be there. I keep wanting it to exist there. I was hoping you'd turn the other way. I was hoping you would look the other way. Why did you have to... Why did you have to do that? Yes! I'm glad we worked out the timing on that. I'm so glad that we got that one synced up the way that I wanted it to. Thank you for cooperating, my friend. I think this is where we fought the corrupted tree spirit. I think. Now I'm starting to maybe put the mental pieces together here. Oh, there's a few of you guys. I'm not gonna necessarily be able to get the backstab on that knight like I want to. But to finish that thought, I went back up to... Oh, okay. I went back up to Celluvis's Rise, essentially, to look around for a cellar. And instead of finding that cellar, what I did find was a little bit of dialogue involving Pidia. Pidia, the royal servant. There was a little bit of an interaction there that I stumbled into. And we'll be addressing that at some point here when I actually get to a point where I feel like I've explored and crossed off an entire section of the capital. I think we're getting close to crossing off like this lower area here, which did include some sewer, but not as much as I was afraid of. So we have something regarding Pidia to investigate, as well as Dungator. We'll get to that. Can we go? We can go up this dragon wing though. Yo, is that how we get over to that lightning? Wait a second. Acquire materials. Oh, there is gravelstone there. That was so well blended in. I see it now. I didn't even. I was like, what? There's a prompt here. There's a UI prompt as I'm jumping up this dragon wing. Just don't come to life on me, please. Please don't. Do not. This dragon is totally 100% dead, right? 100% not coming to life as I am climbing on its wing. Wow. Okay, I totally was not there's gravelstone over there. Wow. This is crazy. This level design is absolutely fantastic. I think I missed a little bit more gravelstone. As I was jumping up, I saw the prompt. This is crazy. I love it. Oh, there is an item down there. So this section over here, I have not fully explored. Is that connected to the scarab? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. So the section below us is connected to where the scarab is. Now, what is the... Where are we going to top out here? I know I can at least drop down... I want to... Before I go up there, I want to go this way. This is insane. There's that gravel stone that I missed. But I was going over here to see if I could walk. No, okay. I thought maybe that the texturing of the wing might allow me to like walk in that direction somehow, but I don't think so. I think this is where we stop. So we go this way, and I think I saw actually an opening into the structure. Wow. What in the hell? This is so freaking cool. I never in a million years was thinking about climbing on this dragon wing and having it lead to like another entire section of the area. Goddamn. What a amazing, incredible zone. Guys, this capital is the best. So far. So far, it is quickly, if it's not already there at the top of my list of favorite areas, it's, I think, going to get there. At least from what we have experienced so far. All right, so are we now... Where exactly are we? We're behind... There's a knight here that we can sneak up on, but are there other knights to deal with? Are there other knights that are... It's just you and me, I think. Do I get to bonk you off? Oh. I need to be careful not to swing myself off. No somersaulting. No somersaulting, giant crushing off of a ledge, please. That would be, although that would be quite the stylish, silly science step. Dude, there's stuff over here. This is insane. Oh, okay. All right, I just realized what I think I just realized, or I had already been kind of connecting. I'm in combat, so I can't look at the map, but I'd already been starting to connect some of the dots, thinking ahead to where we were going to be exploring eventually. And we have that checkpoint. God damn it. I was kind of half expecting an ambush, and it still made me jump just a little bit. Are we out of combat now? Thank you. We've got the Divine Bridge up here. We've got this checkpoint. There's a big lift right here, eventually, that we are working our way toward. But we're still not even... I think, though, if we dropped down if there is where that archer was firing at us, we could drop down into that area and start exploring. But I'd like to not do that yet. Let's try and keep that kind of segmented off for the moment. There's a site of grace. Hello. I'll take it. Beautiful. West Capital Rampart. There it is. We've gone from the east to the west. West Capital Rampart has been reached. A useless summoning pool. Now functional. It feels like we are maybe getting close to where I saw that kitty cat. Yes, okay, sort of. We're actually above. I think the kitty cat is... There it is. There it is. I put the beacon right next to it, didn't I? So the kitty cat is still down there, of course. Oh, and that's a freaking valiant gargoyle. God damn it. Who made you? Who made these things? There's obviously a whole bunch of them that are scuffed as hell. But this one looks like he's ready to do battle. Okay, that's why they gave us a site of grace, I guess. Okay. Okay. So we now have access to this upper level that will allow us to jump down to this legendary item that is on the lightning bolt. And also so much more. Oh, are we actually... We might be able to get to that Colosseum from here. I think it's actually not that far. That's very exciting. We're not quite at that lift. That lift is inside of this little... There's almost a keep within the capital here, it feels like. And you've got... I'm not sure if this is supposed... I don't think this is supposed to be the red mane lion. This might be more... Is this the Beast Regent? Sarosh? Not sure what iconography we're seeing here in the capital. Sure, there are so many other little details that I have yet to absorb. There's another Crucible Knight. God damn it. The annoying Corkscrew Crucible Knight as well. They're both, I mean, they're all annoying. Way up here, we've got these two buildings as well as the Erdtree, of course. But we've got, I think this first building here, the one where we can see the fog gate from, we can actually kind of see the glow of the fog gate ever so slightly from here. But we can see it from the Divine Bridge, right? When we're up at the Divine Bridge, we can see that fog gate in this building. And then I think once we make it through that building, then we would get access to this bridge and then this building. And then maybe access to the Erdtree. But even then, oh, wait a second. We go up these stairs. That's maybe how we get to that building. Oh, okay. Oh my God. This is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. A cane sword? A cane sword? Excuse me? Beloved sword of an aged knight whose last quest was long behind him, repurposed into a walking stick. The tip is rather worn. Though bent of back and without the brawn required even to raise the sword aloft, still he wished to meet his end with weapon in hand. Reminding me of the threaded cane from Bloodborne. Probably not nearly as cool, because it doesn't sound like it turns into a whip. Okay, marshmallow friends are here. Oh, there is a switch. There is a lever. There is a lever here. I forgot we can back smash the marshmallows. they're a little death rattle there. There's a lever here. Are we opening the gate below us? I think so. I'm a little surprised that there is not a cutscene. I would have thought there would be a cutscene maybe to go along with that opening of that gate. That's fascinating though, that gate. I was thinking about I had a beacon here because I was going to approach this gate from down below, but I think it would have been close to us. We got one of their horns. An envoy's horn. Envoy's horn. Golden horn of the Oracle Envoys. Profoundly weighty. Its blows are sure to be felt. Originally an instrument, but one that cannot be sounded by a mere human. Or perhaps it's too early to sound the call. Unique skill. Oracular bubble. That is one oracular bubble. Blow on the horn to release a magic bubble. The bubble floats gently through the air towards its target. It's actually a faith-based instrument, and it's classified as a hammer. That's so weird. That is so weird. What in the heck? That is so weird. And also feels so weak. maybe this is better than I'm giving it credit for, but man, once you've lived the prayerful strike giant crusher life, this is not a horn that you want to be blowing. I'm sorry. Not for me, at least not at this stage of my Elden Ring career. This is very cool. And I want to keep going, but I also want... There's just so much to explore. Absolutely insane. I want to keep going. Ah, okay, we need to make note of the fact that there looks like a spot where you can fall down. I think that is what is intended right here. Sort of. That's close enough. It's close. We'll get it a little bit closer here. Try to put that... That's good enough, because that's, I think, where we're supposed to fall is before we get to the Valiant Gargoyle. We fall to that little ledge there. That's cool. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh. Yeah, that's the keep, right? We said that that was the keep, within which I'm presuming there to be a way to get to the lift that goes to the Divine Bridge. And then there was an archer here that was trying to snipe us like an asshole. Okay, wow. Okay, I think that is where we're going to put a... We're going to just put a pause on the capital exploration, because now... Well, Let me think about that for a second, because the only little hesitation I have is that we had that area with the scarab still to explore. I think if we explore that, then I can successfully making sure there's no secret to drop down to from here, but I don't think so. So I guess we go back down the Dragon Wing. Or can we? Maybe we can't. We might have dropped down to a point of no return. Can we get back down to the bottom from here? I don't actually think we can. So then the area with the scarab... Maybe we can't. We can do this, right? We can do this. No big deal. I want to check out the rest of this area. And then we will take care of our NPC-related stuff. We'll do a little bit of a side quest. Momentary break in the capital action. This is just... I maybe am going to sound like a broken record this episode, but I am... I thought I was... When I came back to play off camera, and I was re-clearing some of the enemies that we had killed before, I was thinking, okay, I'm getting my head wrapped around this level. I'm starting to understand the little side paths and back alleys, and this thing is making sense. And then we do this episode, and it just it's like an exploding universe of diverging paths and side areas to fully check out. Okay, so these are the guys here. Oh my god, there's a well to drop down. Okay, these were the guys I think that snuck up on us. I want to say they remind me of Albinorix. Part of it is the pale blood that was splattered on the wall, but the other part is just that they kind of have the same scrawny arms. It's throwing me off because of their hoods that they are wearing. Don't know exactly what's up with that. Ash of War Thunderbolt? Ash of War Thunderbolt. Yo. That looks so amazing. Just from the artwork alone, I want to try this. Skill used by the capital's ancient dragon cult. Raise armament aloft to call down a bolt of lightning can be fired in rapid succession. It sounds like you can give honed bolt to your weapon, which we have seen the Leyndell Knights. Many of them have been using that on us, except they have not been actually using it in rapid succession. They're not fully utilizing their honed vault. Oh, wait a second. Okay, that I think is where we found... That's where we found our Onion Knight armor. Leyndell? Lionel? It's Lionel, isn't it? The Lionhearted. Lionel the Lionhearted. That was where we found his outfit, though. And apparently Fia was here at one point. When are we going to catch up with Fia? Gotta track down Fia at some point. So many little nooks and crannies. Hard to know for sure whether you have gotten everything. There's an opening here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I did see this, actually. I did see this, and I waited because, I don't know. I was just waiting. Three pickled turtlenecks. Sure. And now this leads out into the same area where we fought the tree spirit. Okay. And I don't want to drop down there because it doesn't look like I can get back up. So, okay. I mean, it's just the twists and turns and the connections that all roll. They all wind back and forth within each other. There it is, an Albinorc blood clot. Why are there Albinorcs here? I still don't understand fully what's going on with Albinorcs. But they're hanging out here in the capital. Maybe everybody just... Ultimately, everybody hangs out in the capital. Is that... We found the other side of this gate. Awesome. And we get a rune arc. That is a door that you can open. It just keeps going, guys. Just when I think, okay, there we go. Now I've checked off everything in this section. Oh no. But wait, there's more. Holy crap, dude. Are you serious? It just keeps... Am I hearing new music? Are we about to get a title card to a new zone? This is new music, guys. There is a new soundtrack that is playing. I want to see if there's going to be a title card, so I'm continuing to explore, even if it's not a new zone that I want to be exploring at this moment. But what in the hell? This is insane. It really is the depths. We've made our way to the depths. Absolutely insane. There was another rat, I think, that escaped. How did that miss you? How is that possible? Poison bone darts. Dude, there are so many ways to go. This is just insane. There's like another path behind me that I haven't gone through yet. There it is. Subterranean shunning grounds. Okay, there's an omen down here. Cool. Awesome. Subterranean shunning grounds. What the actual hell? There is an entire other zone to explore. It would be nice if they could give me a site of grace. Oh, there you were. These rats are not super aggressive. They are not as rabid as some of their brethren. Well, I want... Let's see. How easy is it to get back down here? That's because I don't want to go into a new zone. That's just... I did want to get a title card reveal, and we got that. The Subterranean Shunning Grounds. We're doing okay on flasks. We could, like, continue to push forward. If we wanted to. Yeah, it's actually kind of a hassle to get back here, isn't it? It's a little bit of a hassle to go all the way back down here. So maybe we will push forward at least until we get a Site of Grace. Just because I don't want to have to redo... It's not like a ton of... It's mainly rats that we'd be going through. Mostly passive rats. But even still, we've come all this way. Why not at least try to find a Site of Grace? So I guess we are heading down to tussle with this guy. No choice. Oh, you have a... This is a new trick for... Oh my god. Dude, he's strong. He is strong. I like that we can knock him on his ass, though. I need to get some stamina. I need to seriously get some stamina. I'd like to get a backstab on you, though. A back smash, that is. Okay, we can't always knock him on his ass. Oh, he's got his own flippy move. He's got his own somersault. Okay. There we go. Give me that stance break. Yee. Okay, the Omen. The Omen have powered up a little bit. They have, gosh, was that death-colored breath? Is that what he was firing at us? Oh, God. Okay, I'm looking through this gate here, and I don't like what I am seeing on the other side. It's a little hard to make out. We're a little far away, but it looks like somebody with a big Omen sword that also has, oh my god, the Omen horns that I'm seeing here have just... You, my dude, need a serious... You need to go to the Omen horn manicurist? Pedicurist? What is the... I don't know what the terminology is, but okay. That's gonna be great when we get... Oh, no, you... Fuck me. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. I want to get the back smash. It's not very easy against you, though. It's not quite like the olden days where you could just continuously circle around the enemy and eventually get that back smash. You got to be a little more patient in Elden Ring. Oh god, that really looks like it could be lightning. It may not be death. I don't know. It does feel like circling against you guys, though, is a good strategy. Oh, I like that one. I need stamina. I need fucking stamina. This is bad. This is bad. I have no stamina. Oh my god. Oh my god. This hammer takes so much stamina sometimes. One more, please. One more. Thank you. Man, I am... The stamina management is a little bit dicey at the moment. It's also pretty dicey when you get another Omen that just sneaks up on you without you realizing it. Thank you. There's my Site of Grace that I knew had to be around here somewhere. Okay. Alrighty. So, with that side of grace, banked, I don't really want to be respawning the Omen, but I also need to rest, and it's time for us to level up at the very least. Let's go ahead and rest. We're gonna rest. It's time. Oh boy. Underground roadside. This is an entirely new... Is it going to be... It's counted as... It's not showing as below ground, this particular site of grace. So it's still, even though we're in the sewers, it's still counting this as the capital, quote unquote? Question mark? It definitely has its own soundtrack. It does feel like its own area. So we'll see how exactly things go. I kind of want to keep going with the official capital above ground, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and level up at the very least. Let's get our faith up to that 40. Level 40 on the faith. I still haven't had a chance to really think about how I want to... I do want to do a rebirth at some point, which also reminds me, rest in peace, Bach. I don't understand exactly why. Why did Bach have to... why did Bach have to go the way that he did? What was it about the rebirth process that he could not handle? I don't get it. I don't quite understand what the whole deal was there. What we are going to do is we're going to head back to the hold, and we're going to take care of the NPC stuff that I've been meaning to as soon as we get to a logical resting point, which we finally did in a completely new area of Leyndell. The underground, the shunning, what was the name of that place again? We'll go back there soon enough. The shunning grounds, or something like that. We have this Ash of War Thunderbolt. I don't know if I'm going to put this on the Giant Crusher. I do want to play around with this at some point, maybe next time. But we have this key item from last episode, the Seedbed Curse. It does have a 1 next to it, which does suggest to me that maybe this is going to be an ongoing, sort of similar to Deathroot, where we need to collect a bunch for Dung Eater. That it just occurred to me that that might be what's going on here.
No. Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. The box, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital.
I see. That's why he is red like an invader, because this is not quite his corporeal form. Okay. Also, I think we had noted before that it sure looks like you have these stumps that would normally be on Omen. What the hell is going on, dude?
I can kill you and defile your corpse.
Don't even think about it.
Then the pox will truly be your own.
Don't even think about it. This stinking guy. He also has this praise the sun. Right? What is the deal with you, Dung Eater? What in the hell? So now we have, wow, how fitting is it that we just found these sewers below the capital, and now we have a key that's going to open a door down there. Filthy key received from the Dung Eater. Unlocks sewer jail door said to lie beneath Leyndell. What the hell?
Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
You're a little too fixated on the whole tender pox defilement, my dude. Just ease up on that now. Let's go talk to the people who were trying to warn us about Dung Eater, see if there's anything new from Roderica.
Are you here for spirit? I can hear it from across the howling, and you should keep your tongue. No, you should.
All right, so that's the same as before. Nothing new. Nothing new with them. And I don't suppose there would be... We're not going to... I don't think we're going to see Fia back at the hold. It would be pretty shocking to me if Fia ends up back here at any point. Can't rule it out, of course. You never know what's going to happen in Elden Ring. But it would shock me. It would be surprising. Just going to quickly check in with Nephilim.
In this ash, it reminds me.
Because the last time we had a progression with you, with the whole Stormhawk King, that was a very unexpected one as well. So I never know exactly what is going to progress things with characters. That's just the nature of the Elden Ring playthrough. I also never know exactly what's going to happen when I'm recording off camera, and I had made mention of the fact that I went around, I came back up here to Ronnie's Rise / Celubus's Rise. Let's make our way out here, back over in the direction of Pidia. Let's make our way over to Pidia. I was poking around, trying to look for a cellar, unsuccessfully as always. And I came over here to the cliff that is next to, or close to, within proximity of Pidia. And I don't think there, we'll see if there's any dialogue that, would it perhaps do the same dialogue that I had before when it was off camera? It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like it. So basically when I got to this point, I think I got to like right up here. I got some dialogue from Pidia, and it was pretty difficult to hear, but why don't we go ahead and play that first.
Stop, please stop. You're my puppet. I loved you with all I have. How could you forget such? Blood hurts. Please, I beg you, cease this cruelty.
Yeah, so apparently something has happened with the puppets. Pidia's puppets have come to life. Let's see if we can find out. I don't know if we need to go back down this way, don't we? We need to go down this way because if we try to go there from below, there's no way. This is the only way down to Pidia, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Didn't quite sound like an eek. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did you... The puppets came to life. And they took out poor Pidia. But of course, this is Elden Ring. Nothing good happens to any of our friends. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say that Pidia was our friend. But, wasn't exactly our enemy. Oh wait, I can't actually attack. So the rules of non-engagement, of non-aggression, passivity, do not allow me to engage the now hostile puppets, although they are apparently not hostile to us. I see. I cannot two-hand my hammer either. Pidia, my friend. Oh yeah, we have a new gesture that I never tried. I forgot. We have, wow, inner order and then outer order. Okay, I don't know if this is the right gesture to be using here in this circumstance. Probably something more like, did we pick up one for Karya? Yeah, like one of the bows. I don't know exactly which bow. Maybe a curtsy. I don't want to switch to that. I don't want to switch to it. I just want to do... Pidia, I guess, gets a curtsy. Okay. Pidia, I'm sorry that the puppets did this to you. What did you drop? Yeah, of course, your bell bearing, right? And Dolores, the sleeping arrow puppet. Okay. One of Seleuvis's favorite puppets. Spirit of a handsome archer who dressed in the style of a man. Called the Silent Hunter by some, she fires Saint Trina's arrows from her short bow. Dolores once belonged to the Roundtable Hold, where she was both a critic and a friend of Gideon the All-Knowing. It was because of her that he and Seleuvis went their separate ways. Wow. There's some backstory. Dolores, the sleeping arrow. Okay. I definitely want to try out the new summon, but that is fascinating that we get a little bit of a backstory as to why Gideon wanted to take out Seleuvis. And I don't remember exactly what Pidia had, but now we have his bell bearing to get turned into. I guess let's go ahead and take care of that business while we are... We might be able to go ahead and spend some runes as well and level up our new puppet. Dolores. Okay, well, rest in peace, Pidia. One more NPC that bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Greetings. Are you here for spit?
It's just what happens. Only a matter of time before it happens to you. But we'll go ahead and level up Dolores. I need, obviously, some glove ward. I should have just gone to the turn in the bell bearing like I am going to have to do at some point. Did we turn in? I guess we didn't turn in the seedbed curse, did we? Like I thought we were going to. At least not yet. I feel like this is... Wait, it does mention omen horns, doesn't it? A tender pox afflicted with omen horns. Prevents dead souls from returning to the Erd Tree. What in the heck is going on? Pidia's bell bearing. Pidia's bell bearing. And, oh, there was an Ash of War here. Okay. Carian retaliation. As well as Glintstone. A Glintstone cookbook. All right. We'll get that stuff at some point. At some point down the road. Right now, I just want some more Ghost Glovewort. We can go, wow, we can go all the way up to 6. I don't know that I realized that we could buy up to level 6. Okay, wow. Well, we need to be doing some level ups to our crew. I thought it only went up to like 4 or 5. What did we pick up, or when did we pick up? I think it's because the smithing stones, the bell bearings that give us unlimited smithing stones, only unlock 2 ranks at a time. I think that might be why I was thinking that we didn't have the same ability when it comes to leveling up. Ashes. Something like that. Okay. We have plenty of runes to spend. So let's, and we have plenty in the piggy bank now too. My goodness, I've not added up how much we have. But wow. Let's just get Dolores the Sleeping Arrow. You can be you are the latest to be added to our inventory. So guess what? You get to be the first one to +6. Because that's how last in, first out. That's apparently the operative order that we are using today. And we're going to go ahead and... Latena, go ahead and take a break. We're going to give you a little bit of a breather. And Dolores can come onto the scene. Let's get Kristoff. I like Kristoff. Let's go ahead and unlock or level up Kristoff as well. Do a quick little sell over here to get us up to where we need to be. There are so many runes in our inventory. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Greetings, are you here for...
So now that we have a couple +6 ashes, time to head back to the capital. The question is, where are we going? I don't think we're going back underground. I don't think we are going in that direction. We finished exploring here, so we could... I think what we're going to do, the first... I want to make this connection to the Divine Bridge. I think that's my first instinct. We have this beacon over here. There's like the entire eastern side. There's this section back here, which I feel will probably lead us... There's a path, I think, that leads this way. I'm not exactly sure where that leads. Maybe it's a Divine Tower. We might have 2 Divine Towers here because this one is Divine Tower of West Altus, so maybe there is an East Altus Tower, and that would make sense if that were here. But if that is the case, then the Divine Towers I don't think are going to open up until we have their... This one is locked, so I'm guessing that they don't open up until you get the rune that you need to activate at them. The point of that whole thing, the train of thought, is that I don't want to go this direction right this moment. I think I want to go here. Let's go back to the avenue balcony and check out the new door that we opened. We opened up the gate leading into... I'm going to quickly reapportion my flasks. I'm realizing that we're using quite a bit of mana, and because we have the face tanking that we're doing with the hammer, we have more ability to heal with our cerulean flasks than normal, maybe. I don't know if I quite want to go 6-7. We're going to go 7-6. But we're ending up with just so many more crimson flasks. Do I want to retool spells at all? Do I like this lineup? I think I want to give myself... This Bestial Sling is okay, but it doesn't feel like it fits in the build right now. I'm going to give myself another fire spell. Am I? Maybe do 1 holy spell. Let's do Wrath of Gold. Just for the heck of it. Okay, let's put that in there. And let's get back out here into the main road and see about heading this way. And we'll start by sniping some fools. Love it when the Frenzied Burst one-shots you all. And we can get you, do some sniping on this guy to whittle him down. Before switching to our hammer. And I love the timing that we've got worked out with our big old somersault attack. It's so much fun. Okay, have I gone down this way already? I think so, right? This over here, this path leads back to, like, the kitty cat. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I went down this little side path. Let me just quickly make sure, but I think we have... We came from this direction at one point. Never mind, there's a piece of food over here. So many areas to explore in the capital. It's just... Who knows how long it's going to take me, or if I will even be able to get all the items in the capital. It may not be something that I achieve on my own. Did I really not get this item that was right here? We definitely came down this way, right? Because there's the kitty cat fountain over there. I just did not, for whatever reason, get this item. Which was a Golden Rune 13. It's not a bad item to get. I just missed that one somehow. Oh, right. The guy blowing the horn. We definitely took him on. And now I think... Okay. Now I understand what's going on. Now I know that we need to come back and explore that way eventually. But I want to start by going... Do we have somebody on our tail? Sounded like there was somebody following us. Yes. Yes. It's just a normie soldier. Not even a full-on Leyndell knight. And I think he's going to lose interest anyways. All right, in we go. In we go through the gate that we have opened. Oh, that is a dragon claw. Why was I confused about what this was? Of course it's a dragon claw, because there's a massive giant dragon right over the top of us. Okay, there's also a zombie dog here. The music provides such an amazing backdrop to the exploration in this area. Along with what you know are marshmallow enemies blowing their bubble horns. I'm too far away to use Black Flame. I'm just a little bit too far away. Oh, they really are weak to Black Flame. Is that a beast thing in general, weak to fire? I'm going around to the side here first, but there does seem to be this path up this tree route, which I think maybe goes behind. Yeah, it goes... There's this Valiant Gargoyle over here that we gotta tussle with at some point. Maybe we don't have to. Maybe we don't have to tussle with him, but I mean, of course we kind of have to, don't we? Don't we? Aren't we required to? I should have Prayerful Striked your butt. Get my health back. But I got a Trickle Shield. So, you know, we're covered. Another reason to not have quite as many Crimson Flasks. I'll go in that door in just a moment. I just want to check down here. Just make sure there was nothing else that I was missing. Because there's so many twists and turns. So many parts of this area to cover. Are we up against a dead end here? Of course we're not. No, but we are. Okay. I had a feeling that that was a fall to your death. All right, so it's kind of nice. It's comforting actually when you do get a dead end, because you can finally say, all right, draw the line there and work my way in the other direction. So that's good. Let's go in this door, assuming that there was nothing in here, which I don't think there was. Okay, let's go up to that door. This is so much fun. What do we have here? Some Banished Knight armor, huh? Have we seen that before in the capital? It's like we're back in Stormvale all of a sudden, huh? Back in Stormvale. Is this like Godrick's chambers? Before he was kicked out of the capital? Yo, I think they are actually giving us a very strong Stormvale motif, because here is a portrait of Godfrey. Right? Maybe even the same portrait that was, I don't know, that part of Stormvale where we fought. Yo, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Guys. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. This is the layout inside the Roundtable Hold. This is the same layout, and this is where, holy shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy fuck. This is where Hugh is supposed to be. Sanctified wet. Okay. I think we just got a holy coal. What the fuck? Okay. What? Sanctified wet blade with a cipher engraved. When applying affinity using physical or golden type ashes, an additional affinity of 6. Oh, you can do both. I was kind of wondering. I was like, are we going to get a sacred and a lightning wet blade? They just put it into one. That's very nice of them. Ooh, and it's here where Hugh is supposed to be in the... Where the fuck are we? And a blacksmith hammer. Hammer comprised of a large stone affixed to a metal handle. Originally a blacksmith's tool. The art of smithing is said to have originated among the giants. This weapon's striking attacks boast ample weight behind them. What the hell? Guys. Okay, let's go down here first. No item where Roderick is supposed to be. What is happening? Are we getting like a deep lore cut right now on... Oh, this stair goes down and doesn't come back up. Are we getting a deep lore cut into the origins of the Roundtable Hold? Is this all of a sudden... I mean, you guys know at this point that I talk about the other FromSoft games. So if you haven't played the other FromSoft games and you're watching this playthrough, we're way past the point of like spoiler alert, because I just constantly talk about the other games, presuming that everybody here is familiar with them. That may not be the case, and I holy shit, dude, we are in the fucking Roundtable Hold. This is what? Spoiler alert for the other games if you haven't already gotten that clue. But this is like some Hunter's Dream shit. This is like some gosh, I can't even remember what the area was called in DS3. What was it called? But we've sort of had similar stuff happen before. By my sword. Oops. By my sword. It really works. It really works amazingly well. That was a funky glitch with the animation there, but it works very well with our giant crusher. By my sword. A Hero's Rune 1 where Fia was. What the fuck? This is when you sit down to play an episode of Elden Ring, Rune Arc. Would have been... I wasn't totally sure if there was going to be a Two Fingers in here. Knowing that we've seen the Two Fingers that we have seen in the Divine Towers, I have expected there might be one here. Coated Sword. Hidden sword once granted to the Tarnished of the Round Table by the Two Fingers. Is that tarnished in terms of, like, is that a plural tarnished? The tarnished in general? Or are we the Tarnished of the Round Table? Our character. A formless cipher comprises its blade, which deals holy damage. No shield can repel, very similar to the Cipher Pidia. Champions would gather at the Roundtable Hold in days long past when the Two Fingers were masters of oration, their flesh yet full of vigor. And it also has the unblockable blade. Coated sword. This is... I need to hydrate. What do you even make of this? What do you even make of this? But it's kind of it's the same sort of moment in when I got to whatever that part of Bloodborne was, or whatever that part of DS3 was. My mind starts thinking very... I try to think very literally. I am a very literal thinker. And so I'm thinking, like, was there, like, this is like a multiverse splitting off situation. But there's also, you got to remember with FromSoft, they're telling a very... Oftentimes, the story told is not meant to be taken super literally. There is perhaps a lot more symbolism that you're supposed to think with when deciphering exactly what's going on. Is this something we can two-hand? Well, we could two-hand it. I was wondering if we could do like the Cypher Potta where we kind of split it into a dual wield. It does scale completely with faith. And unfortunately, that is not our build. Another cool weapon option, as always, but right now my mind is not thinking about various weapon options. It is trying to think, what the fuck is going on? Oh, shit. Oh, is that the door? That's the door that leads in. It's got like the big lion symbol on the outside of the keep here, but this is now not so much a keep as it is a hold. What in the hell? Okay. Okay, we're not gonna drop down there just yet. I am recording. There's a lot less books here. Is there a time travel thing that's supposed to be happening? Like when we're going to the hold, the Roundtable Hold that we actually is our home base, is that like somewhere back in time? And that's why this place has been long since abandoned? This is insane. Oh, okay. I think this is going to be another seedbed curse. This looks very much like the same. Yeah, it's the same model or the same asset with the with the groin stain. So I think we're getting another seedbed curse. In the spot where Dung Eater is supposed to be. Makes sense. There are not really any flies buzzing around these corpses. We have found the Roundtable Hold, question mark. And I am so fucking confused. But what else is new? Craziness. Alberich. This is the guy we fought way back when, isn't it? What was his title? He wasn't a bloody finger, was he? He was like mad something. Mad tongue. Alberich was an aloof yet disturbed heretical sorcerer said to have been driven mad by jeering tongues during his service to the Roundtable Hold long ago. The jeering tongues. His bracers are super cool looking, set with red glintstones. Said to be formed by the blood of sacrifices. Strengthens thorn sorcery. Okay, I think we have one thorn sorcery, which scales with faith or has a faith requirement, doesn't it? Are there more than one thorn sorceries? Sorceries? This outfit is super interesting. I gotta at least try this hat. Gotta at least try the witch's hat on for size. Even if it's not one we're gonna be sticking with. That's okay. Oh, I like the blindfold there. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Can't beat Lionel's helm. Like it could go, you could go like Leyndell, as in Messi, or you could go Lionel, as in Richie. So potato. Although realistically, who says potato? There is a site of grace here in the room where in the other Roundtable Hold, or perhaps the Roundtable Hold of long ago, I think we picked up the cipher pot up back here. There's also a painting. Okay. Let's grab that. Let's look at it first and try to guess. Where's this gonna be? Well, it's got the Erdtree in the background. It looks like it's somewhere out where we may have been already. It might be out somewhere near, like, I don't know, Dominula or some shit. Flightless bird painting. Reminiscence of the painting, Flightless Bird. It does look like that's where we want to be checking. Oh, there was actually, yeah, okay, I think I know exactly where this is. I think this was the episode where we lost audio, was it not? We explored that area that there was a tower up there. Let's maybe we could put a marker there right now. It might even be this tower. Oh, but if we're looking at that tower in the painting, then it looks like the spot to check might be out here. Okay, let's mark back to Dominula at some point. Maybe we can just go there right now, actually. Maybe we just go to Dominula right now and give ourselves a brief respite from... We're actually going to hold off. Let's mark this. We're not going to switch gears just yet. We'll put this for painting. Sure. Let's keep our exploration going here. I want to stay focused in. The Roundtable Hold. We've had 2 pieces of lore now. We've had 2 pieces of lore. One is the Alberich outfit, but also this coated sword, referring to the fact the Roundtable Hold in days long past, which suggests to me that the version of the Roundtable Hold that we call home is actually from a fucking long time ago. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's where this door goes. Oh, it makes so much sense now, of course. Me wondering, is this door ever gonna open? The one right here next to Nephilim. Is this door ever gonna open? It just goes over here. I guess what we would really be curious about would be, would this door ever open? But man, if the actual Roundtable Hold is located here in the capital, that is so crazy to think about. Dude. I'm not gonna go here right now, but The Table of Lost Grace. Sitting out here on its flying saucer in the clouds of the time warp multiverse. What the hell? Let's check back here. What else is there to find? There's an item at least. So far no enemies in here. Oh, a Two Fingers prayer book. New spells to take to Scribe Corhyn, Lord's Heal, and Lord's Aid. Prayer book containing incantations of the Two Fingers. Sweet. Item once entrusted to Tarnished, worthy of lordship. Awesome. I definitely want to do that. It'll give us an opportunity to check in with Corhyn as well as Goldmask. Some black key bolts there. There is an enemy right here. Okay. Took us long enough. Although these guys may not... Nope. They are gonna... Thought for a second they might be disinterested in us. I'm gonna take the occasion here, though, to get just a little bit of value. Backstab value. Just a little bit of backstab value. Just wanted that little bit of juice. The Roundtable Hold, folks, apparently is inside the royal capital. Or is it? Who really knows what we know as the Roundtable Hold? Who the fuck knows what that is? Who knows what that actually is? Well, now with that revelation, how are we actually going to get to the Divine Bridge then? Interesting. That is called the Fortified Manor First Floor. I guess there must be a path around to in this direction that actually gets us to inside of the Fortified Manor, maybe? All right, how do I want to deal with these two knights? I guess we'll go sniper mode. Sniper mode on this guy, at least. We're going to eat a lightning arrow here, but... Or not, because I guess this guy doesn't know how to aim lightning arrows. Okay, I don't know why the other one didn't hit us. Too short. Okay. Any other archers waiting for us here? Oh, why did you turn around? Why did you have to turn around? Oh, he's onto us. He's onto us, folks. Let's drink. Rude. Rude. So frickin' rude. A new seal. A gravelstone seal. What'd that do? Dragon cult incantations. Oh, sweet. Yo, if you really want to go back into lightning spear, Lanciax glaive focused direction, there you go. Made from gravelstone, thought to be an ancient dragon scale. Enhances dragon cult incantations of the royal capital. The worship of the ancient dragons does not conflict with belief in the Erd tree. After all, this seal and lightning itself are both imbued with gold. You know, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. don't know if I finished my thought here on the black key bolts, or maybe I didn't start the thought. But we picked these up in the exact same spot where we get Krapus's black key crossbow. Just noting that. Just noting that is something I remember. Being very disappointed in picking that up in return for my stone sword key. Way back whenever that was that we unlocked that. This is insane. In-fucking-sane. The Roundtable Hold. AKA the Fortified Manor. So is there... There has to be a way... There has to be a way for us to get inside. To get inside... I think we have to get up and over this rooftop. Because, so there's an item, how do we do this? There's a jump here that we make, first of all. We do that, and then we do this. Wow, I actually made that jump. Okay. So we can get this item. A stone sword key! We were just talking about you. Speak of the devil. Wait, how are we... How are we getting in here? What the hell? Maybe we're not getting in the way that I thought we were. Maybe this doesn't work at all like I thought it did. Everything that I thought and believed is turning out to be a farce. What the hell? This is a dead end as well. Okay, so... There is not a way to get into this area of... Like we've got this fortified manor, but there's something... There's a part of the level over here. And I remember, you know, we get to the Divine Bridge. I mean, maybe we could warp up there. Maybe if we want to take another look and see what I am missing, like is there just an opening that I have completely overlooked? One of these windows that is not barred? Is that what I am failing to recognize here? I think they're all closed off to us. I'm not seeing a way in unless there's like a sus wall that I need to reveal. But it feels like there's somehow some other way we're meant to make it in. Was there a passageway inside of the quote-unquote Roundtable Hold, which is still something I am wrapping my head around, that I'm actually uttering these words. But was there a passageway in here somewhere that I overlooked? We went back in here and we got the warp point, right? And then, as far as I could tell, that was a dead end. And I don't think... Doesn't feel like there is anywhere else to go. So I might have completely overlooked something inside of the Roundtable Hold just now, but let's go and look at this side one more time. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go up this tree route a little ways. Maybe that's... Yeah, maybe... Yeah, maybe... Let's take a look up this tree route and see what we can see. If nothing else, we'll get a view of something new? A view of something new. Unintentional rhyme. Yeah, here's this guy that I think we spotted a while ago. How do we get inside? Are we jumping across from this path up here? What the hell? Dude, there are so many potential ways to go. So many potential. There's dudes hanging out on the tree roots back here. I have quite a few flasks, so we're gonna use some sniper mode. Because you all die to one hit of the sniper action. So let's not try to tussle with enemies too much on the tree roots out here. No precarious combat, or at least as little as possible. These are what appear to be Erd Tree sentries or guardians. There are quite a few of you out here. You are taking a nap, though. Wrong spell. Wrong spell. Where in the hell are we going? Where are we going? There are a whole bunch of you that I would love to just line up for one big old frenzy burst. That would be ideal. Could we make that happen? Can we work that out? Just the 4 of us here? I know there's 5 of you, but there's like 4 that I could line up. This would be so sweet if we could do this. Oh my god. I need to get lower. But I want this to happen. I want this to happen so bad. Okay, a 3-for-1 is not bad. There goes some loot that we're never gonna get back. But I'll take the 3-for-1. Let's see if we can do a Flame of Frenzy here. On you guys. That is a big... Wait, you healed. You healed. I forgot that that is a trick that you have access to. Okay. All right, we didn't get our 4-for-1. 3-for-1's not bad. I don't know where the hell we're going. I don't know how the hell or how many of these, like, there are potentially some places to drop down, like I see a Miranda blossom down on the path below. This branch kind of loops. I think that might be where this branch goes down to where the Miranda blossom is. And I don't want to go there quite yet. I want to see. My instinct tells me that there would be like a site of grace potentially up here. Or at least if there is a site of grace to be had somewhere nearby, it's going to be in this direction. Is there anything on this little... the rooftop that is jutting out? Potentially, there is something around the corner here, so I'm going to go hear this. Can I... Yeah, okay, this is fine. As long as I can get back up onto the tree root, I think there might be something over here. Yep. Some holy grease. Holy grease, Batman. Oh, there's a nut. There's so much more. God damn. There's an enemy down here. And it's not clear that I can actually get back up. Ugh. I could, I guess, if I went around. This is interesting. Interesting. All right, down we go. Where we stop, nobody fucking knows. We're just climbing some tree roots, that's it. I already killed you, huh? So this is how we came up. Okay, cool. And I just overlooked this little side path. It was there all along. All along. Okay, we're connecting the dots. Let's go back up. This the Royal Capital is really just amazing me in so many ways, simply from a level design standpoint. But now, the freaking Roundtable Hold. What the actual? Not an ominous looking room at all. Looks like an Albanorc enemy over there that I cannot target. Anything down here? Death. What? Godfrey, first Elden Lord? That was a Crucible Knight move. Godfrey, first Elden Lord, looking sick as hell with this golden ghost mode that he's got going on. I need to drink, my dude. I need to drink. I'd love to be able to get a face tank on you, but you are not really allowing me to do that very well, at least. Okay. This is something tells me this is not the real Godfrey, but that Crucible Knight move right there. This is only like a pale imitation of Godfrey. Has to be, right? There's no way this can be like the real one and only Godfrey. We're gonna drink. Godfrey, first Elden Lord. What the fuck? Last thing I was expecting. I disagree. I disagree. Okay. Wow. Wow. I mean, it looked like a boss room, but it didn't look like a Godfrey first Elden Lord boss room. It's not the real Godfrey. It can't be the real Godfrey. It's a ghost. It's a golden ghost. Let's go to Stake America. We lose our rune arc. That boss fight is doable. We're definitely doing reasonable damage. But it may not be like the ideal weapon. Part of the other problem now, though, is our losing that rune arc does debilitate our strength to the point where we cannot effectively wield the prayerful strike hammer. So we are going to have to, by necessity, I could obviously just use another rune arc, and we were not doing poorly there. But it also did not, Prayerful Strike didn't seem like the greatest move to use against Godfrey. He was interrupting us quite a bit. The power of the golden, or the Prayerful Strike, is being able to just actually face tank through an enemy's move and do the healing, even though you're taking the damage. It doesn't do so well if you're just taking damage and getting interrupted and you don't get a heal. So interesting. Okay, so let's see then. I mean, like I said, we could use a rune arc, but we may also just want to switch back to something like our fire weapons that we've been using quite a bit. Black Mortal Blade time. Godslayer's Greatsword. What better to use against a boss called Godfrey than the Godslayer's Greatsword? Am I right? We don't need this Sentry Torch. I'm going to guess that we don't need that. I think we can afford to give ourselves some more armor, some heavier armor. We do have now our Onion Knight, our Onion Knight armor to consider. Although I'm not as big of a fan of the rest of Leyndell's armor set. I really am just in love with the helm, at least so far. So I think that's what we're gonna stick with, and we will get back to it here in just a moment after I take a brief little timeout and replenish and get ready to take on Godfrey, first Elden Lord. Holy shit! So it occurred to me during the break We are here. Holy shit. It occurred to me as I was thinking about it. Are we in this building? This building that I had suspected was going to be of consequence. Little did I know there was going to be a fight with Godfrey. Although, as I've noted a couple times already, I don't think it's the real Godfrey. I think this is only a tribute. Not sure though. Let us go ahead though and use our, we'll do the flask. I think our flask is fire. I think it's giving us fire ability, and we'll use our pickled turtleneck as well. And let's go again. Let's give it another shot here with Godfrey. There's no backstab. I don't know why I'm going for a backstab against this guy. I let off my blocking. Man, he interrupts all our fun stuff. I want to do my Black Mortal Blade, and he just does not want us to have any fun. Did that only do 259 damage to him, or was I not close enough? How are we gonna take you on? You do look badass, I gotta say. No, okay, we were only getting him with like the first, there's like an initial, wow, that went farther than I thought it was going to. There's an initial bit of damage that our Queen's Black Flame does. We're not close enough. We're not close enough, man. I don't have the right blast distribution for this, for a boss fight. That's the one downside. The one downside to trying to do that extended cerulean blast distribution. All right, let's see if we can use some spell. Oh my god, of course. That axe reaches far too far. Much farther than it should. Was okay. Just kind of seeing what works here. Trying to get an idea of what works. That does okay. My timing is leaving some to be desired. I forgot about my runes. There's no way I could do a great heal, is there? There's no way you'd let me get away with a great heal? Okay, all right. You want to let me get a trickle heal here as well? I feel like I'm backing up against the wall pretty soon, aren't I? This soundtrack is epic though. All right, you're gonna let me get a trickle heal? You're going to allow me that luxury? God, that Crucible Knight Earthquake Slam is so annoying. He seems to give us some space, so we'll take it. If you're gonna give me space, then I'm gonna take full advantage. No. One more charged Black Flame for the win. Oh my god, we get a talisman pouch out of that? I mean, I know it was Godfrey, first Elden Lord, but that's not the actual factual Godfrey, is it? Talisman pouch. And the first Elden Lord, at least for the moment, is out of my game, dork. What? We got a lot of runes out of that. Interesting. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Touch grace, please. Wow. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, So many thoughts. Can I organize those thoughts in a coherent manner? We have another talisman slot, ladies and gentlemen. That is so much hype. I didn't mention it. I did not mention it out loud, but I had thought to myself, going into recording today, I was thinking, man, Leyndell would sure feel like a place where you'd get another talisman slot. Sure feels like that could be right around the corner. Didn't necessarily think it was going to be today. What do we, I mean, is it, do we just go right after, just throw in the Godfrey icon because it is so fitting. And we have some charge spells to play around with, so let's play around with this. Why don't we? I'm just also going to go ahead and we've just gotten a boss. We've just taken care of a boss. We are going to use a rune arc. Because we got a fair amount of them, and I want to be able to get... Man, the Godslayer Greatsword did not... did not do super well. I wasn't exactly just attacking with it. I was trying to get off the Queen's Black Flame. But those long charge-up moves, Godfrey wasn't having any of that. He said, get that nonsense out of here. Which isn't as fun. I think it is more fun if you can get up in his face and exchange, you know, exchange prayerful strikes and Black Mortal Blade. But that fight apparently is much better. It goes much more easily when you just kite the hell out of him and used range spells, which is not, you know, I'm okay. That's a successful playstyle that I've employed many times in many different video games, but it's not exactly my favorite to actually savor and enjoy the game. There is a realization that I'm having here. I think we are looking at finger reader crones. These are finger reader crones. Wow, why are there so many of you here? Why are there so many of you inside of this room? I had noted, okay, when I first came in, before we got the reveal that we were actually in for a boss fight, I had noticed that it looked like there was an item up here. Yeah, there's like a little, like, what is this, an elevator or is it a throne or a chair that lowers down? It's on some sort of, it's suspended by some chains. Are we supposed to lower that? Why are there so many dead finger reader crones? What is going on? Let's go ahead and level up. And then we'll press forward. I'm going to go ahead and give myself 1 point in strength. I noticed that when our rune arc did wear off. That would have been something we could do just now instead of using another rune arc, but it's fine. We do have, I think, by virtue of our scar seal, we get to 40 strength. And 40 strength is enough, I think, for us to two-hand the Giant Crusher. But it's fine. We like the rune arc life. The rune arc life is so comfy. My theory or speculation had been holy grease. My speculation was that the finger reader crones were... They had originally been paired with a 2 fingers. In order to interpret the sayings of the fingers. And now the fingers that they were paired with have passed away. This is such an awkward sentence if you were listening to this outside of the context of Elden Ring. Oh, there's a path up here. Okay. I wasn't sure if we were going to get up to that building today, but we did, and sure enough, Godfrey, first Elden Lord, or at least his visage. Let's take a moment to... We do have to take a moment here and actually look around before I explore anymore, because holy shit. I did forget to look at the Erd tree from this angle. We kind of have... Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, the door... This door is not fully intact. I don't know if it has been shattered. The shattering, along with the shattering in general, the shattering of the Elden Ring, and maybe also the shattering of the door that leads into the Erd tree. Not sure if it has been shattered by someone or has it just decayed over time. Probably more likely that it has been shattered. I also see now there is a fog gate right there. This is so exciting, man. I am keeping it together because I do, like, generally, I'd like to think I have a pretty laid back and collected outward attitude. But I gotta say, I am freaking out right now, man. Like, this is so cool. How do we get that? How do we get that? I want to know how I get that. I am so geeked. I am so excited. Dude, this is the path. This is the path leading to this building. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not ready for this yet. I'm not ready to go in this direction just yet. I really want to. I really want to, but there is a completionist in me that also must explore. Is that the same Valiant Gargoyle? Or is that another one? That's the same one. Because now, okay, I'm remembering exactly how this all works. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so there is a bit of a jump cut here because I had a video card crash. I, unfortunately, for only the second time in this playthrough, have encountered an NVENC error, which has caused my video card to poop out on me. And in the process, I did record, or so I thought, about 15 or 20 minutes worth of footage, which I will attempt to recap for you all here as we left off from this point before. I made my way back up here, and I did not go into this building as I think I was explaining that I don't feel ready to progress that way just yet. I want to keep exploring the rest of the capital, or at least the sections of the capital that we have come across so far that we've been wanting to explore. I don't know how to get that yet. I do not know how to get that item. That's a mystery that is yet to be solved as I fall down unintentionally. There's an upper area I feel like that we are meant to get to somehow. But where I did manage to explore was I went down to the side here. There is a side path that you can fall down. I went down in this direction, which takes us down here too. after a sequence of falls, we get down to where there is a Radagon statue. And for when I first got here, I did not notice that there was a note here. I, in fact, got into combat and ended up defeating the Crucible Knight that is over here. But I did die once to that Crucible Knight. Unfortunately, you all will not get to see me getting skewered by the, I guess, aspect of the Horns attack. Boy, did I get skewered so many times. But I only died once. And I, on the second try, I did manage to, even though I took a whole bunch of skewers to the face, survived by a sliver of health each time, and managed to get the win. But I missed this message. Regression alone, as I double check here to make sure I am recording this time, regression alone reveals secrets. And I did review the dialogue from Muriel regarding the statue in Radagon's closet. And I forgot to pull that back up here after I restarted my PC. But yeah, he was talking about how there is a sculptor who was commissioned to build a giant statue of Radagon in the capital, and that after glimpsing the skeleton in Radagon's closet, it said that the statue harbors a similar secret. What does that mean? What does that entail? Who knows? I don't know, because what the hell does regression mean? Regression, light the way. Erudition, regression. There's too many things to figure out. I think I tried one of the gestures. I tried like the inner order gesture, along with a couple other gestures, but nothing did the trick. So far there haven't been any actual gesture puzzles to be solved in Elden Ring. There may be some, but I just haven't solved any yet. And one way or the other, I did not solve whatever puzzle involves the Radagon statue. So that's about all that you have missed. Let's also, I did also finally manage to pick up the legendary item that was on this this lightning. It turns out it actually is a lightning spear. It is the Bolt of Gransax. Good old Granny Sax. Ancient Lightning Spear is the unique skill for the spear whittled from the weapon wielded by Gransax. A great ancient dragon, Gransax once reigned calamity upon the royal capital. The only time in historical record that Leyndell's walls have fallen. This marked the dawn of the war against the ancient dragons. I think I was actually in the process of reading this item description when I realized that there was no recording that was happening. And so I actually was reading this now for the first time. So that's interesting. A great ancient dragon, another one. It felt like when I picked up Bolt of Gransax, I was like, oh, this is another dragon. And perhaps, now that I think about it, maybe this is actually Gransax and not Fortisax, which is the only other name that I've heard so far that's been similar to Lensiax. We do need 40 dexterity, so we'll see about that one. Not sure I'm going to be switching over to a dex build. We also picked up this barrier of gold from a invisible golden scarab that was running around over here next to the Crucible Knight. Greatly increases magic damage negation for the caster and nearby allies, one of the incantations of Erd Tree Worship. This incantation was used by the champions of the Erd Tree in the First and Second Liurnian Wars, during which the red-haired Radon joined the heroes' ranks. This is the second time that I am reading that description. The first time that you all are seeing me read it. So there you go. I forgot we've got this spell book or prayer book to turn in. So there are some bits of housekeeping that maybe we will have for the start of the next episode. But that is basically all that you guys missed. This Valiant Gargoyle is right here, isn't he? Wow. Okay. We could do some sniping from this angle, huh? Do I want to take on a gargoyle with the time that we have left? It looks like there is an elevator here that I had not realized. I have not gone in here yet. So that you basically have now seen or been caught up to speed on the exploration that I had done that unfortunately was missed. And it's such a weird NVENC error. Like maybe it's a temperature related thing. It is quite a bit warmer today than it would normally be in October. And it's possible that my video card got a little overheated. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. This was another path, though, it looks like. Another path where we could have climbed up and entered in to do battle with Godfrey, first Elden Lord. Thankfully, none of that battle was missed. How do we get that item, though? That's what I want to know. How do we do it? Is there like a passageway on the outside of this building somewhere? I think I did go to the side and pick up. There was an item that was over here. Maybe that was on camera. Maybe it wasn't. The question is, where do we want to go with the time that we have remaining? I think there is at least one place that I want to check. Have we been on this? Have we been on this set of tree branches? I think, I'm not sure if we've been on this exact one. Oh crap, am I even supposed to be here when it starts pathing like that? Some funky nonsense pathing. Okay, I think this is where we came up in the first place. So now, okay, what I'm gonna do then, what I was also, I think, speculating about, that when close to when I got the crash, I was speculating that maybe I need to actually use the ancient dragon that's over here, use that dragon somehow to make my way across inside of this area where the Divine Bridge is at. Not sure. But I think I had also been connecting some dots to maybe realize that this Divine Bridge was originally a bridge out to this Divine Tower here, the Divine Tower of West Altus, maybe. And it's long since gone bye-bye. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here to the West Capital Rampart, and we're gonna drop down to that item. So to the right, yep, to the right we have the Valiant Gargoyle. And I have, I think, been down these stairs before. That's where we opened the big gate. And this here, now we can take that beacon off the map. This is the drop down to this item. And it's a smithing stone 6. Okay. Crazy, 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 crazy that this here is the freaking Roundtable Hold. Holy fucking shit. Okay. You're just sitting here in the corner. A little bit stronger than I was expecting. A page just sitting here in the corner. What were you pouting about? Okay, now we have a gargoyle to deal with. Black Flame is the way to go against the gargoyles, right? At least I think that has normally been the case. So this time, maybe our Godslayer Greatsword will do the trick. Can I get an opening here? Oh wait! Oh shit! Nope. It's actually sort of a Black Flame version. I think? Question mark? We've sort of got you in a weird spot here, which we can maybe take advantage of. I need stamina. Yeah, that initial hit from the Queen's Black Flame. Now, why do you guys have to jump away. Just take the hit. Take it like a gargoyle. All right, we get a gargoyle's halberd. Do we not already have one of these? It says it's new. Okay. Bronze halberd wielded by valiant gargoyles. There you go. Apparently we didn't have that. I could have sworn that we picked one of these up after the double valiant gargoyle fight. Was that not a thing? Ah, we have a black halberd. I see. Okay. Alrighty. You were kind enough to take out all of the marshmallow friends. I don't know if this made it on camera, but I am, because of losing my rune arc to the Crucible Knight, which I have not, I should maybe put that back on, but I have downgraded my gear. I guess, well, now that I'm going back to the hammer, I didn't, yeah, okay. We're gonna go back to the Giant Crusher now that we're done with the gargoyle, and now our equip load makes a little bit more sense. The fact that I have had to downgrade, oh man, this outfit is looking so crummy at the moment, I gotta say. Not loving where our fashion souls is at, but we'll figure that out as we get another golden seed. I had not realized until beating that gargoyle that we were in front of an illusory sapling, and we now have our 4th golden seed. We need at least 5. Still haven't checked to know for sure how many we need to get actually to the next level. Let's turn on our lantern. Still recording. I'm gonna have to be a little extra cautious here, if it is indeed a temperature-related thing. We're going through a little bit of a very, very late season heat wave here in the Central Valley. Quite annoying. Little did I know it apparently has had an impact on my my Elden Ring playthrough. Oh, come on. I do love the smash. The Prayerful Strike smash. It's so good. Oh, it's even better when it breaks their stance. Even better. You're not dead yet, though. One more, and you are done for. One more, and you are out of here. Okay, we're going to go down before we go up. How do we get inside? How do we get inside of these walls? The Roundtable Hold. Holy shit. Dude, this episode has been crazy. I knew that getting to the capital was going to be a lot of fun. I want to know what exactly is the deal with the visage of Godfrey. I keep calling it a visage or a... It can't be the real fight. There's no way. There's no way. I love how we're chasing the shadow. Is it the shadow of the Erd Tree? It might be the actual factual shadow of the Erd Tree that we are chasing here as the sun is setting. Oh, there's another one of them up here. Okay, so there was 2 of them. Let's go over here first. Oh no, this is not even close. Well, actually, hold on. Hold on. We still can't ride Torrent. We're still inside of Castle Doctrine. I don't think... Are we dropping down here? No. Okay. So that is death. That is death. Although this over here is interesting. Oh no, we've been through there. That's where this is how we got into the place. Yeah, that's where we fought the Tree Sentinel duo. I get it. What I don't get, though, is how do we get over to where my beacon is at? So that we can activate... Oh, there's an item here. So that we can activate that lift at the Divine Bridge. A very important item for recalling Finger Remedy. Very important for our offline playthrough. Alright, I don't think you can backstab these guys, can you? Never mind. I couldn't remember actually backstabbing them before. I could not remember. I mean, just spam the Prayerful Strike, huh? Just spam that shit. Ritual Shield Talisman. Raises defense when HP is at maximum. Oh. A talisman patterned after shields used in ritual combat held to honor the Erd Tree. Raises defense when HP is at maximum. The practice had died out by the age of King Consort Radagon, but remains of the arenas where ritual combat took place can still be found in every land. Okay. A little bit of history and lore to go with these Colosseums, these arenas of ritual combat. Remains of those arenas, which have a very particular shape, had died out by the age of King Radagon. Let's see how much this boosts our defense. King Consort Radagon, that is. How much does this actually boost defense? Where would this be? Here it is. Oh, we've also got this winged sword insignia that we have not used in forever, but there is some pretty interesting lore on here as well regarding Malenia. She never knew relief from the accursed rot she was born into. Her blade was forever beautiful and relentless. Hadn't looked at that in a while until just recently going through all my items again. And now we know much more about Malenia. Mikola's twin. Okay. Does it not... Are we not at full... Oh, shit. Okay, we had to equip it. But now that it is equipped, our defense is actually pretty high. Now, of course, that's only going to last until you know, get back to full health. Let's try it out and just see. It gives us this cool little bubble aura. If nothing else, we can look kind of swaggy while we are wait a second. Wait a second. That's Goldmask and Corhyn. They're up here. What? And he's doing he's doing a funky pose. Which was he doing that pose before? Yo, they're up here. Okay. I was thinking that we were going to be doing our housekeeping with the prayer book next episode when we backtracking to find Corhyn and Goldmask, but little did I know. What the hell? I see there's some commoners.
Whatever is the matter, please, I implore you, continue your reflections, your rhythms. I must be the one to record them. What matters this issue of Radagon, really? The Erd Tree, heart of the Golden Order, lies before our very eyes. Why must these qualms come to you now? We were on the very cusp.
Qualms about Radagon? I was totally not ready to absorb dialogue. Good thing there doesn't seem to be a dialogue to absorb directly from Goldmask. We have our intermediary to go through. Qualms about Radagon. We're here in front of the Erd Tree. You guys made it up here. How did you make it past all the enemies? That's what I want to know. Scribe Corhyn. An unexpected rendezvous.
Oh, was that you? Sorry, I hardly noticed. I'm a little shaken since the Master ceased his movements.
He has ceased his movements, huh? Tell me more.
The Master's reflections had heightened as we neared the Erd Tree. While still a precise calculus, the rhythms grew increasingly wild until he simply ceased. Now the Master is facing quite the puzzle. The Golden Order is founded on the principle that Marika is the one true god. However, the name of Marika's second husband, King Consort Radagon, also appeared. Who exactly was Radagon? The Master is stumped. His finger has remained still ever since Radagon's name was discovered. Curse my mediocre mind. The Master only has me. And here I fail him.
So, So Goldmask is, I don't know, what sort of meditation or telepathy or whoever or whatever he is communing with, be it, I don't know, the Golden Order? Whatever the hell's going on with Goldmask, he is like hearing things or maybe seeing things. And all of a sudden the name of Radagon came up and that just put a stop on all of it. And now Corhyn is freaked out.
Who exactly was Radagon? The Master is stumped. His finger has remained still ever since Radagon's name was discovered. But oh, how important could it really be? The Erd Tree, heart of the Golden Order, lies before our very eyes. Why must these qualms come to you now? We were on the very cusp.
On the cusp of what? What exactly are they doing here? Restoring the Golden Order? Ow. A lot to ponder, a lot to think about, as always. Are we recording? We're recording, Jesus Christ. Let's give our prayer book. Let's give that good old Two Fingers prayer book.
That is a work of heresy.
Yeah, you say that every
Its
time.
Incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands. I cannot afford to maintain my innocence any longer. I must dirty my hands to test my faith, even if it offers only the most meager of hints. I will do whatever I can to help my master.
Even the meagerest of hints might be helpful to me on some of the stuff that I'm stumped on. Erudition, light the way. You know anything about that, Scribe Corhyn? What do we got here? Lord's Heal. Incantation bestowed by the Two Fingers upon the Tarnished, deemed worthy of becoming a Lord. Heals a massive amount of HP. Tarnished, oh Tarnished, seek the Erd Tree and stand before Marika, its queen. Become the Elden Lord. And Lord's Aid alleviates buildup of poison, blood loss, and sleep for the caster and nearby allies. Also cures poison. How come it doesn't do the Scarlet Rot as well? What's up with that? The Two Fingers doesn't have as much sway, at least over the Scarlet Rot. We'll pick that one up as well. Keep on buying all the incantations we can get our hands on.
Who exactly? The Master, his finger, but the Erd Tree. Why must we were on the?
Fascinating. Fascinating. What to make of it all? And where do we go next? What else is there? What else is there? There's the kitty cat, right? There is a kitty cat to take on. There is a kitty cat. There is a kitty cat. Why don't we take on a kitty cat? think we got a little bit of time left here. The timing of this episode has been thrown off a little bit because of the fact that I have lost about 20 minutes worth of footage. But we're going to try to... So I'm maybe a little bit pushing my own energy levels a little bit farther than I would normally, but I want to try to get a normal length episode for you all here. And I also am curious to take on a kitty cat. Can I do that without attracting too much attention? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I got too many of you on my case. What the hell? Too many of you on my case. And there goes my defense. There goes my defense charm. That's the only thing I don't like about these charms that are like, or talismans. And my controller. Of course, my controller dies on me in the middle of a sequence where I am. Oh my god! I'm doing this with mouse and keyboard all of a sudden, and I don't know where the jump button is on mouse and keyboard. That's not my jump button. That's my lantern. That's my lantern. Do I have a do I have the ability to run? There we go. If I hold down the space bar, that apparently lets me run. So we're just trying to run here. I'm going to try to turn on my controller again. I don't know if the battery has died or... Oh, that's a death. Okay. I have a feeling as my controller, I think, has come back to life now. I have a feeling that was going to happen. If my controller didn't... I was probably going to meet with death there because all of a sudden my character was determined to run in circles because my controller died. We're having all sorts of wonderful... Ooh, man. If there were any moment... I was saying earlier... Well, I think I was saying earlier how I try to stay calm and cool and collected, but I don't even know if that made it on... I don't even know if that made it onto the episode because of the fact that we've got lost footage. Right in this moment, I am feeling a certain level of frustration that is much higher than normal. A frustration that is making me a little pissed, if I'm being honest. I'm doing my best to hold it together, guys. I'm doing my best to hold it together here. But this is one of those moments. This is definitely one of those moments where I'm feeling a little bit of the frustration of technical issues. Whether it be lost footage, whether it be dying controllers. Why can't things just work? Why can't things just freaking work the way that you want them to? Why do things have to be scuffed? Why must they be scuffed? We were doing our best there with the keyboard, the mouse and keyboard, which I think I've mentioned previously. I did play both Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 using mouse and keyboard. Did that guy really just forget about me? Okay. Okay, fine. Fine by me. No, there's one of you here too? Why? It can't just be a kitty cat. It has to be one of the perfumers on top of this nonsense. Oh, you're resistant to Black Flame. Oh my god. Why do things have to be so frickin' complicated? Stamina. And then the kitties jump away from my Prayerful Strike. Getting frustrated here, guys. I'm getting a little frustrated. Getting a little pissed right now. Getting a little bit frustrated. I'm actually gonna drink my wondrous physic. Ah, you didn't have a... You had the pillar behind you. You couldn't jump away that time. I'm so run out of stamina here. No, I didn't connect. I need stamina. I need stamina. That's like the most said often... Most... No. Holy shit, dude. The most often said phrase this episode. Jesus Christ. Feelings right now, folks. The feelings and emotions that I am having are that I want to throw a brick through a window. I'm laughing it off. I'm trying to stay calm and cool and composed like I normally do, but man, oh man, the feelings of frustration that I am having right now when it comes to taking on Elden Ring and technical difficulties, it's getting to me a little bit, guys, which is probably where we should say that's all we're gonna do for today. But I am also seeing there's one more little spot up here that we haven't explored yet with some Miranda blooms, and it would be great if we could just get that off our list as well, you know, completely tie a nice little bow on the exploration here. That would be a nice thing for us to do. The question is, can I get up there? How easily would it be? How easy would it be for me to get up to that point? I think I know how to get there. I think we're gonna try. Especially if this, I'm assuming this Valiant Gargoyle is gone for good. It looks like it is. So now we run over here. Just a little peepo run. Little peepo run, he says. And... oh, it's over here. It's actually just right here. I think? No, I have to drop down somewhere, don't I? Maybe I could drop down here. Is this a silly science death? Ooh, the running strong attack I don't think I've tried yet. That's cool. I like that. That's a good one. Let's go down here. Get this item on the other side of the broken bridge. Smithing Stone 6, very important. We have lots of upgrade materials. Might be time to go upgrade my hammer. I am having fun with the Giant Crusher. Yeah, actually this is, well, no, I guess it's about just as effective. Similarly effective against the Miranda blooms as the normal somersault strong attack. And I think, okay, I guess that's all she wrote there. And so I think that is the extent of our travels for today. This is where we are going to, as I sigh, a breath of exhaustion, a bit of exhaustion, a bit of relief, a whole bunch of frustration. But we are going to wrap up this installment of Elden Ring, and we're going to figure out what else there is to do here in the capital. Oh, there's at least, well, the main course is getting up here. I think this was on camera, but just in case it wasn't, we did come over here and we looked at the massive gap that has formed or has been placed in this door leading inside the Erd Tree, as well as, of course, this fog gate toward another boss fight. But yeah, we have taken down Godfrey, Elden Lord, the first Elden Lord, except I think it is just a preview of what's to come. That's just my guess. It felt like a bit too easy of a fight to be like the actual real life Godfrey. But at this point, we've also found a, I don't know, a mirror version of a alternate reality version, or maybe we're living in the alternate reality version of the Roundtable Hold. I don't know exactly what to make of all that, but we've got that business to figure out. And of course, there's a whole new zone. The subterranean shunning grounds and all that eventually awaits us when we find whatever jail that Dung Eater gave us the key to. We've been catching some faint hints of Fia, some little tidbits involving Fia. An encounter with her may be imminent. We shall see. We're gonna wrap it up here though, and I can't wait, guys. I am so looking forward. As much as I am frustrated, I am also just so excited. And the fact that we are at this location here, I know there's still so much game to play, but holy shit. Holy shit. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.